always favored Americans first policy. I already told you that it takes almost 70 years for Indian applicant to jump from H1B to a green card. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you are a new viewer, I would quickly like to introduce myself. I am Ayush Kumar and I am pursuing my computer engineering degree, master's degree from Arizona State University, and I am doing it on 100% scholarships. I try to share my experiences, my ideas, what I feel about international education. So this video is something that has been going on in my mind for a very long time. I have been doing a lot of research on this, and specifically about the advantages and disadvantages for us, international student community, as well as the H1B professionals. So if Trump comes to power, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? I would quickly like to discuss that. Also, before I begin, I would like to tell you that whatever I have researched today is completely based on the net, on the articles that I found on the internet, and what the lawyers are saying, what the those people, the ones who are into this field are saying. So I summed all of it up and I'm planning to share it with you today. So what are the advantages that we will be having as international students if Trump comes to power? So first one would be merit-based immigration system that I've written. So Trump has advocated in the past that merit-based system is something that he prefers a lot, like potentially which would benefit the highly skilled professionals if you are wanting to get on H1B visa, and the ones who are on advanced degrees or maybe have specialized expertise in a particular domain. They would focus on prioritizing the STEM applicants and higher salary jobs. He always has supported STEM based education in the past, and see, it is a type of domain which will never fade off. So this is something that will never stop. Innovation would never stop, and the economic expansion and job creation is another point that I would like to discuss, because there are policies which are aiming at boosting industries like technology and your infrastructure, energy, which would definitely create more jobs. There might be some reforms in H1B system because the present system is not so good. It has few faults, and fraud prevention and stricter enforcement could create a little bit of fairer system for genuine applicants like us, and which would prioritize high paying roles, and which would lead to a fewer rejections. Last ones, there is this green card reform, which is potential. It is not sure right now, but if they put in some efforts to address the long waiting times for Indians and Chinese applicants, it would be very beneficial, because as far as I know right now, the waiting time for Indian applicants for H1B is approximately 70 years, which is too much. Because if I begin my application, my H1B, my green card application today, it will take me around 70 years. So H1B is like very catchy. And one more thing that that I have written in here is pro business environment. Like he has always favored businesses, so creating more pro business environment would be a good thing, because it definitely would be creating more jobs, and it would in turn help us, the international students, also. These are the advantages that I wanted to discuss. Now let's hop on to the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages if Trump comes to power in the United States? First one would be stricter H1B rules. So this is an advantage also, and this is a disadvantage also. Why? Because the increased scrutiny on applicants could lead to a higher rejection rate, especially for the entry level applicants, as well as the applicants who are on lower wages. By lower wages, I mean the entry level, lower salary roles. Then also, I have specially written that he has always favored Americans first policy. So which is like, I mean, every nation does that. Every nation wants to feed their citizens first and then aliens afterwards. So America first policy could also limit opportunities for international talent. And the second point says that the challenges for international students might increase a little. Why I say this? I say this because people have said that, please don't quote me on this, there has been no rule yet, no official rule that has been passed by the government or anything like that, but there might be some potential OPT changes, which could reduce from 3 years to 1 year to. So reduced OPT program, the tenure of that might hinder chances of international students, but I think that is very unlikely. And then we have green card backlogs persisting. I already told you that it takes almost 70 years for Indian applicant to jump from H1B to a green card, which is too much. Like, it's next to impossible. Visa stamping issue. This is another issue. Is like, if your H1B is expiring, you have to come back to India. I'm talking about Indians. You have to come back to India to get your visa stamped again, and then you have to fly back to the US. So this might mean a stricter immigration check when you come back to the US. So this is another point. Uncertainty in immigration policies and impact on employers is also something that might hinder our chances, because companies may face increased compliance burdens and, like, leading to a fewer sponsorship of H1B roles. So, like, these are the advantages and disadvantages that I discussed with you. But now, what you to take away from this is that whatever policy comes in, whatever policy goes out, if you have talent, if you have hard work, if you want to do something, you can do it. No government will want true talent to slip away of their hands. I would just ask you to believe in your wings and do whatever you're doing. Just be true to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope that you found this video to be informative. And yeah, right now I am in India and I'm liking it. So yeah, please ignore me for this background, the typical Indian curtains. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Do subscribe to this channel. Take care. Bye.